From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Sunday. I hope you had a nice weekend so far. I'll tell you what, I think the warming trend is sort of beginning in earnest today, but I think it really takes effect over the next several days. But you're starting to see signs of the times today. Notice here in the valley, those highs getting back up into the mid-60s across the area, so we're definitely seeing that improvement widespread across the area. Out towards Siskiyou and Modoc County, we'll probably be right there near 50 on average. Out towards the eastern mountains and Plumas County, again, we're probably going to be upper 40s near 50. I think Chester, Quincy, that's where you're probably going to see those lower 50s across the area. But for most of us, again, upper 40s, reasonable bet there. Now, along the coast, again, I think it will be about lower to mid-50s. Head a little further inland, you'll probably see some 60s there, and out towards Trinity County as well. But of course, with that marine boundary layer, you're going to stay a little bit suppressed there with those temperatures through Humboldt and Del Norte County through this afternoon. Take a look at the future cast, you can kind of see the big picture, right? Over the next several hours, we still hold a little bit of moisture. It's not quite widespread per se, but it is kind of scattered across the area. Snow levels will be in around the 4,000 foot range. I think they're continuing to increase as warmer air takes over. But again, it's not particularly widespread. I think if we see some showers and snow showers in the upper elevations, they'll be in and out relatively quickly. We might still see some, sure, and they might even be moderate in terms of their downfall at times. But notice through this evening, and especially through tonight, they really fade out. The atmosphere is just not conducive for widespread long-term stuff. And then by tomorrow and beyond, all bets are off. We're doing pretty good there in terms of our Monday forecast. And goodness forbid we talk about the Tuesday or Wednesday forecast. I mean, we're just doing magnificent out there. You know, on the bright side, even though we're not seeing much rain, we got some great outdoor conditions here over the next 5 to 7 days. High pressure is really taken over, and that's kind of why we see these nice conditions, right? Notice here over the next several days, pretty much zero widespread rain across the area, maybe some cloud cover at worst, but you know what, we can deal with that just fine. Not seeing any signs of an active pattern here in the extended term, at least until the weekend when we start to see the possibility of some precipitation here with a little clipper system, but I'm just thinking below average is the story for those precipitation chances, and above average is the story for those temperatures here over the next week and maybe even couple of weeks as well. Take a look at the big picture. You'll see what I'm talking about. Through the rest of the day today, out towards Trinity County, we'll be getting there kind of in the mid to upper 50s there. 80s returning as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those are going to be the days to watch for the hottest temperatures across the area. Again, of course, down there, Humboldt County, we're going to be talking a little bit cooler along the coast with those 50s sticking around because of that marine boundary layer keeping us cool. A little further inland, though, you get those 60s sticking around. And then, of course, through the coast even, we'll be talking those mid-60s as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and probably even starting Tuesday as well. Up towards Del Norte County, on average, we'll be talking probably lower to mid-50s, I would say, for your highs today. Some upper 50s as you head further inland, even near 60 by Willow Creek. But notice those 80s really being the story heading further inland as you head through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and beyond. So that's what I was talking about when I said above average. We've been talking about this over the last couple of days. We're really starting to see that trend take hold here across the area. Now, Siskiyou County, widespread 40s and 50s across the area. I would say anywhere from 48 to 52 is kind of on average what we'll be seeing across the area. Wairika at 52 there, Hornbrook at 53, Happy Camp 56 there with the warmest temperatures there as you get lower in the elevations. Mount Shasta City, though, check this out on the 7-day here. You see those temperatures climbing? Because I sure do. We'll be in the mid-70s as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday there. And again, I keep saying those few days because that's really the time frame that we're going to want to take advantage of those nice outdoor conditions. You know, like they say, go take a hike, right? We're going to be doing fantastic out there. Out towards Modoc County, mid to upper 40s is going to be the story for today. Still a little bit gusty out of the west, maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour at worst. Nuisance wind, not going to be that big of a deal. I think the wind's actually going to be calming down over the next couple of days here, especially today. It's kind of a sign of the times right. Those temperatures getting back up in the 70s as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday there at Modoc County as well. Now out towards the eastern mountains, like I said earlier, I think Chester down through Quincy and Greenville, you kind of see those hints of lower to mid 50s. That's probably where we're going to see those warmest temperatures, as well as Paradise out in Shingletown as well. But then all of us are going to see those 60s and 70s returning there towards the middle and end portions of the weekend. As I've been saying, I said this earlier yesterday, and Mike was mentioning this too towards the end of the week. I think the winners for the temperatures here, as usual, right, are going to be the valley. Notice those mid-80s possible towards Wednesday and Thursday here. You see that 82 on average on Thursday, so that very well means one or two of us might even see a little bit warmer than that, right? Now, very similar story as you head up further north into portions of the valley, from Lakehead down to Red Bluff in the North Valley. Yeah, it's a very similar story, right? We're not talking too much of a delta or a spread here across the area. You got those lower to mid-80s sticking around there. A really just fantastic week. I mean, of course, like I said, rain, always beneficial, sure, but I'll tell you what, no complaints in sight because we are doing magnificent here over the next several days. Thanks for joining me here for this forecast update. Of course, I'll be back with you at 12 for a fresh look from the Weather NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you soon.